The moment 10 shattered reflections appeared around Qi Xia, fans weren't just looking at a poster, they were looking at a coded warning, and here at Rabbit News Hallyu, we knew immediately this wasn't ordinary promotional art but a psychological chess move aimed straight at the audience's curiosity. Why would a production invest so much symbolic weight into a single image unless the story itself demanded viewers to think like players rather than spectators? What makes the poster of 10 Days to the End so unsettling is not the broken mirrors themselves, but what they imply about identity, control, and repetition. Qi Xia stands at the center, back turned to the viewer, holding a white sheep chess piece as if gripping destiny itself. 10 shattered mirrors reflect 10 versions of her posture, one calculating, one contemplative, one seemingly hesitant. This visual repetition whispers a dangerous question. Is Qi Xia mastering the cycle, or is she trapped inside it? In psychological storytelling, repetition rarely symbolizes power alone, it often signals obsession. And in CBiz productions aiming for global audiences, obsession is currency. The shadow composition forming the shape of eyes adds another layer that seasoned industry insiders immediately recognize as surveillance symbolism. Being watched, judged, evaluated, these are not just fictional tropes but reflections of real industry pressures. Could the creative team be subtly mirroring the emotional landscape of performers themselves? After all, how many stars live under the silent gaze of unseen critics, both fans and executives alike? Then comes the chessboard of the 12 zodiac signs, except one piece is missing. That missing horse piece is not merely aesthetic minimalism, it feels like deliberate narrative sabotage. In dramatic structure, absence speaks louder than presence. If the sheep piece in Qi Xia's hand signals leadership and identity, what does the fallen monkey represent? A defeated rival? Or a past mistake that continues to haunt the protagonist? And the toppled ox, symbolizing sacrifice, raises an uncomfortable possibility. Who will pay the ultimate price when the cycle demands balance? Let's pause for a moment and ask something deeper. Is Qi Xia truly the player of this game, or just another piece promoted to believe she holds power? This is the kind of existential ambiguity that modern C-drama adaptations increasingly embrace to capture international audiences accustomed to layered storytelling. It also signals a shift in production confidence. Visual symbolism is no longer decoration, it's narrative architecture. Industry watchers also noticed something that casual viewers might dismiss as coincidence. The official announcement time, 12:31, matches Qi Xia's fictional birthday on December 31st. Coincidence? In CBiz marketing logic, coincidence is rarely accidental. Add to that the fascinating alignment of zodiac symbolism, Xiao Zhan being born in the year of the goat, Qi Xia linked to Aries symbolism, and the projected broadcast year also aligning with goat imagery, and suddenly we're staring at what marketers call a mythic loop. Does this elevate the narrative into superstition-driven branding, or is it simply a clever way to build destiny into publicity? The lighting design deserves its own quiet applause. Cold tones dominate the frame, fractured by cracks that resemble frozen lightning across glass. It creates the suffocating mood of an impending apocalypse, but not the loud, explosive kind, the silent, creeping one that grows inside the mind. Qi Xia's wolf-tail hairstyle and dark wardrobe reinforce the archetype of the intellectual madman, a figure who solves problems not through strength but through calculated risk. But here's the uncomfortable thought. When intelligence becomes obsession, does brilliance turn into danger? And then there is the controversy hovering quietly behind the visual spectacle. Fans of the original source material worry that graphic horror scenes, like explosive skull imagery, may be softened into psychological tension. This adaptation dilemma has haunted countless productions. How much brutality can be removed before the story loses its spine? How much symbolism can survive translation from page to screen? The group portrait version of the poster raises yet another strategic concern. Supporting characters are reduced to chess pieces